Alright, a little different style of video today, but what I really wanted to try to show is how do you purchase things that are used, that are like new, but have a lien on them. Okay, the title company or the loan company is still holding the actual title. This is a 2019 Sportsman 850 SP, it's the power steering model, and over here is a 2017 Honda CRF 150F. Both of these bikes were, you know, this guy unfortunately needed to get rid of it, and this bike, the gentleman was acquiring a new business and needed to liquidate some cash. So it was a good deal for me. Fair negotiation on both of these bikes, and I'm going to show you the process of what it takes paper-wise to buy a used bike with a lien. Alright, so first and foremost, we'll start with the Sportsman, and the very first thing you want to do if there is a lien holder is to call that lien holder and see what the payoff is going to be. Now, I don't want to give away any details or any personal information, so I'm not going to show you exactly what the payoff was. Unfortunately for him, the price that we agreed to was actually below his payoff, so he had to come up with the balance when we went to the lien holder and actually pay off the bike. Now, that's not a big deal. He wanted out the note. The note was actually pretty high for an ATV in my opinion, and he lost his job and the unemployment was running out, so it was just a bad situation. With that being said, the price was very fair on my part. He came up with his balance. We went to the lien holder and both had certified cashier's checks, and that way very quick deposit to make it happen. Then after that, we went to a notary and got a notarized bill of sale, and I had a copy in hand from the lien holder saying that the bike was paid off in full. Once the title came in, I'm in Louisiana, this is different in other states, but we have titles here. In other states you might have a bill of origin. I believe they still need to be notarized regardless. But then when the title came in, we went to a title transfer company, and that is where you want to transfer the title over to your name. So now here is the Louisiana title in my name. Okay. Registration. Oh, got the little receipt. And there is your little license plate sticker. You only need this if you're on state property, by the way. Most of my ATVs, I truthfully do not go through all this trouble. But when you have an ATV that has an MSRP of close or over $10,000, you want to make sure you go through the right steps to make sure you get this bike legal, know it's free and clear, and no one's going to come after it once you do the paperwork and hand over the cash. So let's move on to the dirt bike. It's a slightly different situation, but I'll tell you this story as well. Now for the dirt bike. Okay, manual is the original owner. And again, this video is really going to help you if you are buying the ATV or dirt bike from the original owner. So he did owe a little bit on this bike. It was not a ton. We agreed to a price, and we paid off the dirt bike at his local bank, which was not a problem. Again, I called the bank beforehand, told them who I was in contact with the seller. He also told the banker that I'd be calling. And that's the whole thing, is communication. You have to be extremely clear with people. Now with this bike, they get a bill of sale. And ironically, this dirt bike was in his wife's name because they were trying to build some credit for her, which is actually a smart idea. If any of y'all are listening, buying a dirt bike or something like this, it actually goes on your credit report, and if you pay it off and you know, time, it won't hurt you. It's actually a good thing. But for this one, I actually ended up getting this notarized, back of the title right here, and I decided not to transfer it into my name just yet. For one, I didn't have time. Two, when we were actually up in wherever we were, like an hour from my house, there was no title companies that were open to do the transfer, so that was kind of aggravating. When you do transfer the title, It's a used item. You tell them your sales price of whatever you sold the bike for. That's on you. Full disclosure. You could have traded them 3 cows and $100 for the bike. It's on you. Anyway, it's very easy to do this process, and I see a lot of people get very scared of not having title in hand. Sales pinned because of that. People don't understand how it works. You simply just have a lien holder who's holding that title, the seller who has to pay off the balance, and then sometimes it requires both parties to pay off that balance before you can go acquire the bike, because maybe that person doesn't have the payoff in hand, but you do. So you are releasing some money, and just make sure you go to the lien holder or the bank and get a complete payoff letter and make sure everything's legitimate, because you can get burnt. And it happens to people every single day. I see videos on it, unfortunately. So I hope this video helps you. I know it's a little wordy. There's not much action happening. You will see more of these 2 off-road vehicles in the future, but I hope this helps. Hit that like button. Thanks for watching.